EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He currently sits at 12 under par. Let's get right into the action, starting with the par 3 14th. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this is pretty much as straightforward as you could ask for from this distance. Start it online. It's got a good chance of finding the cup.
Nope. Just 5 feet left. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4, dogleg right. Accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway. And that will be into the rough on the left side of this fairway, over by the houses over there. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
He does have a bit of an incline to navigate, but other than that, this shouldn't move much at all.
This is a 13-footer. Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. Oh, no. Just a lack of concentration there. It'll cost him. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain right where he is. Back on the tee here at the 16th. It's a par 5, bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you.
And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Oh, this par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
All right, never a doubt, going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. 13 feet away. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. So now this, just outside 10 feet for eagle. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And he's able to get it back to 1 over. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll stay at 1 over. Frank, par 3 17th. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee?
Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
And that is going to be safe, but it's short and into that long right side bunker here at 17. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th.
Hole's got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. People getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Well, scoring's been an issue so far. That's maybe being kind, but hey, that's a good tee shot right there. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. That is started right, and that is trouble. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So now after the drop, time to try again.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a two-putt, well done.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. Frank, always nice to test yourself at one of the game's great venues, the Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What a day.
Yeah, and you know you've played a golf course where the PGA Tour has visited for so many years. So you, like the best players in the world, great opportunity to test your skills.
For Frank Nobilo and all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long until next time.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Oh, that needed a kick, but that will end up in the short grass here to start things out. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
150 left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
So from right around 80 yards or so, this is second.
It's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Nope, got up and out of that one quickly. You could see it. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he's going to fall out of red figures back down to even par. How about this second, a par 5?
Well, if you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
Second hole here at Sawgrass, 532-yard par 5. Frank, considered one of the easier holes on the golf course, is that right?
Yeah, you don't have to hit it miles down there. Anything that turns a little to the player's left certainly helps. There are some trees down the left side. Just want to avoid those.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. Uh-oh, this is well left. Okay, so he'll fish that out of the rough and back onto the fairway, but still well out of position on this par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Oh, that's going to get into one of the 2 peat dive putt bunkers here left of this second green, and that will all depend on the stance. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. "12 feet still to go." Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at even par. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And that's going to move him back down to even par.
Frank, break down the par 3 third for us.
Big bridge in the middle of this green. Really have a front section and a back section. That front bunker, the one that you first see off the tee, that really doesn't come into play. But there's a sneaky one behind the flag and down the left side. Really good par 3.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
.21-foot putt set to go. Oh my, that is a head scratcher there. Way too firm.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the players. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. We pick up the play at the par 3 third. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots are just as important.
Oh, that needs to settle. Yeah, that's a tough one to gauge from that far away, and this is going to wind up all the way off the green. 14 feet to the hole. Oh, you're kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Nope, couldn't get that one on target.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the players. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. We pick up the play at the par 3 third. All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff.
Those are painful when you come up that short of the hole.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. We pick up the play at the par 3 third. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he's going to get this back within a shot of the lead. Nicely done. It is a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain at 1 under par. We now go to the short par 4 fourth, measuring only 384 yards. Long iron or fairway wood off the tee will give you a short to mid iron into the 2-tiered green.
That got a fortunate bounce. It'll be just fine. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4. Oh, this is going to flirt with danger left. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So, with a shake of the head, he'll take his drop, and now with a stroke added for the penalty, this becomes his 4th to the par 4. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range.
Yeah, obviously it was hit too hard. We saw that when the ball came off the face. I mean, shots like that, they have to be worked out a little better. Ball's always going to run quicker on the putting surface.
He's 11 feet away.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. On top is the U.S. Open champion from 2022, England's Matt Fitzpatrick. He's at 200 par here to start the tournament. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway. Well, that wind kept taking the ball all the way across the side of the fairway to the left-hand side, first cut of rough.
Now this is second to the par 4 from just off the fairway.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. This is an 11-foot putt.
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain right where he is.
Frank, how about this par 4 fifth?
I lost count the number of bunkers here, off the tee and sort of in play with the second shot if you're in trouble, or even the one that's sort of left and long. Really good par 4 though. Fairway somehow has to be achieved if you want to reduce this par 4 to just a simple 2-shotter. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
And that's going to wind up in the bunker off the tee, so this opening round not progressing as planned here in the early going. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here, his second to this par 4.
Oh, I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know, might even sneak a birdie.
This now his second from just off the fairway.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie.
close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. 10-foot putt left.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that won't help the cause one bit. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 6, 393 yard, par 4. What's in store for us here, Frank?
Another one really where you're just trying to poke it down there. When you stand on that back tee, there's an overhanging limb that you just get an eye of. So if you try and hit that ball a little too low, that's going to encourage a miss hit.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So, after the fortunate kick,
It is golf's unofficial 5th major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Russell Henley is the leader. He's at 2 under par here early in this first morning wave. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get out of the gate strong here in round 1. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole.
Nice long tee shot. Fairway does get narrow down there. A little unlucky to get into the first cut.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards to the front of this green. 137 is the number you'll need to get it all the way to the flag. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just try to get it in there close. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5, and that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Seventh hole here at Sawgrass. Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole, but that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right, but they're all optical illusions.
And that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole. And that is way down there, but it's going to wind up in the bunker. Walking the course today, let's bring in Begay III.
Left himself with 149, pin in the right front.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still. We talk so much about that dreaded long bunker shot, and that was played beautifully. I would take that any day of the week.
An outside look here for birdie. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. 15 feet away. Oh, boy, you hate to give one back on a putt like that.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Begay III.
155 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really, outside chance for birdie. I imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Oh, settle. Nope, that is going to keep on going, and that is going to run all the way off the front of the green. Sizable putt from 16 feet. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Frank's 17 here at TPC Sawgrass gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
That's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circle this 8th green. Straightforward pitch shot here, 35 yards. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away.
Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
This from 7 feet.
This hole really taking its toll now. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And just like that, he'll fall to 3 over par.
Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right and sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions. And that's if they're coming over your shoulder for a right-hander from right to left. Then this par 5 is very reachable.
And that will do just fine. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
It is golf's unofficial fifth major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the Players. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Russell Henley is the leader. He's at 3 under par here in the early going. Meanwhile, our featured golfer will begin already 6 shots off the pace. So let's go out to the course as we pick up the action just prior to the turn. We're at the par 5 ninth. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second.
Good effort here at the par 5. Good tee shot, and that second shot on that first cut sets up nicely for a short wedge. And this has been a well-played hole so far.
Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt, still make 4.
This one has a chance to be close.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot. An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
144 left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
A long one coming up here for birdie. He has a 12-footer here. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at +4. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5. No shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
This one tugged just a bit. The wind going to push it a little. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Well, it's not in the thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number one. Really, the lie's pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. So that brushed in for a par here at 11. And he'll hold steady at +3. Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358 yards, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway, the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. And this first round not going according to plan. More problems. It's a tee shot in the bunker. Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. This from about 10 feet. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. that one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that won't help the cause one bit. Frank, so much focus on the back nine here at the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass on the 17th hole with the island green. I think 13 gets lost sometimes, but the pros know this is a really good hole.
Oh, it can be disastrous too. That's, I think, what you're referring to, Rich. There's a big ridge in the middle of this green that bisects the top side with the bottom side on the left. So even when the flag's on the left, you don't have to go directly at it, because that normally causes the problem with the wooden bulkheads down the left side and obviously the water left of that. So something on the ridge can often run down towards the left. But we have seen the odd hole-in-one here over the years.
Okay, safely aboard. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And these are putts he struggled to get the right speed all round long, and it's definitely led to some three putts. He has to be careful.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. (14) 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Side.
Decent break. It finished in the first cut. Another bounce or two. Might have been in the thicker stuff.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Playing challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Well, just off the fairway, here's Noda.
148 yards left to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
I imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. Got it there, but not quite on target. Just 5 feet left. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute, seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pot bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker. From the fairway nota, this is second.
Looking at 153 to the hole. Much easier win for a left-hander coming in from left to right.
Oh, he had designs on making that. Couldn't quite get it to go, but that was well judged.
Yeah, sometimes the speed can get away on you just a little bit, but really, got it just right.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16th. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. This is a 13-footer. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay at 1 over. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, that's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet, every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie.
Okay, didn't want to risk flying one back there and having it hop off the back of the green and into the water, so that'll leave an uphill putt coming up. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. Some big drives today. That might be the biggest of his bunch. And that will do just fine. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this is back up the slope. Fortunately, not a great deal of movement to it, but there is a little bit of right to left.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He'll drop back to 1 over par. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly. Tomorrow, important round.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Nobilo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.